Hey there, coin hunters. Welcome to the Million Dollar Cons, where everyday pocket change can transform into life-changing riches. Today, we're diving into 5 jaw-dropping Washington quarters that might be hiding in your wallet, piggy bank, or that dusty jar on your shelf. Some of these coins could be worth up to $400,000. No kidding. You don't need to be a numismatist to strike gold. You might already own one of these treasures without realizing it. We'll uncover rare errors, fascinating minting stories, and secrets tied to U.S. history. So, grab your change jar and let's get started. You'll be itching to check your coins by the end of this video. Before we reveal the first coin, take a quick look around. That old tin can in the garage or the loose change in your car's cup holder might hold a fortune. Stick with us, and you'll learn how to spot these rare finds. Ready? Let's jump in. First up, the 1996 D Washington Quarter. At first glance, this coin looks like it's seen better days. Maybe a bit rusty, scratched, or dulled by years of circulation. But don't toss it aside. Hidden beneath its worn surface could be a secret worth up to $400,000. Struck in Denver? Check for the tiny D next to Washington's ponytail. Over 900 million of these quarters were minted in 1996. With such a huge number, you'd think they're just pocket change, right? Wrong. Some of these coins have rare minting errors that make collectors go wild. One standout error is the off-center strike, where the design is shifted dramatically to one side, leaving a blank crescent of metal. If the date is still visible, these errors can fetch $2,500 to $80,000 depending on the offset percentage. Even crazier is the double denomination strike, where a 1996 D quarter was accidentally struck over a dime or penny. These bizarre coins are ultra-rare and can sell for $350,000 or more when certified by top grading services like PCGS or NGC. So, next time you spot a 1996 D quarter, check for odd alignments or unusual designs. That beat-up coin could be your ticket to a dream vacation, or even a new car. Next, let's talk about the 1991 D Washington Quarter. This one might look like it's been through the ringer, with scratches and wear from decades in circulation. But don't judge a coin by its cover. Some of these quarters have sold for a staggering $380,000. Minted in Denver, look for the D mint mark. Over 600 million were produced in 1991. Most are worth just 25 cents. But a few have errors that turn them into collectors' dreams. One to watch for is the double die obverse, where the lettering, like Liberty or In God We Trust, appears slightly doubled under magnification. Even in circulated condition, these can fetch $70,000 to $110,000. Then there's the ultra-rare wrong planche error, where the quarter was struck on a blank meant for a dime or foreign coin. These are lighter, off-color, and one-of-a-kind. A verified 1991 D wrong planche quarter recently sold for $380,000 because it was the only known example. Imagine finding one in your change jar. So, give every 1991 D quarter a second look. You never know when you're holding a fortune. Now let's shine a spotlight on the 1993 P Washington quarter from the Philadelphia Mint. This coin might seem ordinary, but some are worth up to $340,000. With over 600 million minted in Philly, check for the P mint mark near Washington's ponytail, these quarters flooded circulation in 1993. But hidden among them are rare gems with errors that drive collectors crazy. One error to look for is the clipped planche, where a crescent-shaped chunk is missing from the coin, like someone took a bite out of it. If the date is intact, these can sell for $120,000 or more in uncirculated condition. Another big one is the broad strike error, where the coin was struck outside its collar, making it stretched and oversized. A clean broad strike with a visible mint mark can fetch $70,000 to $100,000. And if you find a 1993 P quarter struck on a nickel or dime planche, that's a $340,000 jackpot. The crazy part? Someone might have used one of these coins for a vending machine, not knowing they spent a fortune. So, check your 1993 P quarters closely. The treasure might be hiding in plain sight. Moving on to the 1986 P. Washington quarter. This Philly minted coin might look like spare change you'd get at the grocery store, but some are worth up to $320,000. Over 550 million were struck in 1986, so most are common. But a few have errors that make them numismatic unicorns. Look for the double die obverse, DDO, where the text on the front, like Liberty or In God We Trust, has a subtle shadow effect. A clean DDO can sell for $10,000 to $40,000, and in mint state condition, it could hit $130,000. Then there's the off-center strike, where the design is misaligned, leaving a blank section. A 45% off-center strike with a readable date once sold for $75,000. And if you find a 1986 P quarter struck on a penny or foreign coin blank, that's a $320,000 treasure. Condition is key. A pristine, uncirculated 1986 P quarter with no scratches and sharp details recently sold for $170,000, even without an error. So, inspect every 1986 P quarter for doubling or odd shapes. You might be holding a six-figure secret. Last but not least, the 1965 Washington quarter. A coin with a shocking secret that could be worth $300,000. 1965 was a wild year for U.S. coins. A coin shortage and skyrocketing silver prices forced the mint to switch from 90% silver to copper-nickel clad. But here's the twist. Some 1965 quarters were accidentally struck on leftover 1964 silver planchets. These silver errors are incredibly rare and can fetch $300,000 or more for the right collector. How do you spot one? Weigh it. A regular clad 1965 quarter is 5.67 grams, but a silver planchet version is around 6.25 grams. If it has that silver ring when dropped on a table, don't spend it. Get it authenticated ASAP. One silver 1965 quarter sold at auction for $330,000 in near uncirculated condition, while circulated ones can still fetch $15,000 to $40,000. The classic George Washington design by John Flanagan is on the obverse, with Liberty above and In God We Trust near the jawline. Even if it's worn, check the weight. You could be holding the last great silver secret of U.S. coinage. Wow, what a lineup. These 5 quarters, 1996D, 1991D, 1993P, 1986P, and 1965. Prove that ordinary coins can hide extraordinary value. The emotional rush of finding one is unreal. Imagine using a $400,000 coin to buy a coffee or tossing it into a fountain. That's the magic of coin collecting. Every coin has a story, and some are worth a fortune. So, here's your mission. Dig through your change, check those dates and mint marks, and look for errors like doubling, off-center strikes, or odd weights. You don't need fancy tools, just a keen eye and a little curiosity. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more treasure hunting tips. Drop a comment below. Have you ever found a rare coin? Or are you heading to check your change jar right now? Let's keep the hunt going. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your pocket change bring you riches.